Hello, friends. This is Venu, and I'm back again with the second video on some very sweet memories, some beautiful memories, and some regrets uh, related to my love for the game of cricket, and then how I started um, knowing the game, and then liking the game, and then following the game. A lot of it had to do with my reading habits, which are still very active. I'm 58 years old now, but um, I didn't realize that the love became a lot more because I heard Test Match Special on radio. I actually had a radio made and uh, then bought it tailored to my requirements. And listening to Test Match Special was so much of an education, so much fun, so much of knowledge. The particular things that they discuss, the greats Christopher Martin Jenkins, Brian Johnston, Trevor Bailey, Freddie Truman, Alan McGilvray, and the like. They would discuss about how Vivian Richards played the short ball early, and played it to the front of square rather than backward of square, and how the caliber of the man, it required caliber to do that. Hitting the ball backward of square means that you are slightly late on the ball, so taking the ball early, even if it's a short ball, a bounce or a pull or a hook, and playing it towards front of square, to the left of square, like towards mid wicket, is a greater sign of authority than uh, playing the ball fine or toward the right of or towards square leg. So that's one of the things that I remember being discussed in Test Match Special. I don't think we will have a better set of commentators ever. Um, the radio is no longer in vogue, but those commentators, Alan McGilvray was very special, and then you had Alan Ray, Ashish Ray coming in, and then you I feasted on Tony Kozia. He was the voice of West Indian cricket and one of the greats behind the mic. And I also remember and have fantastic memories of listening to Dicky Ratnagar commentating for us in the West Indies. And it was such a joy and such great knowledge that came from listening to those great people. Yeah, so the some of the regrets. I think I saw Dennis Lilly towards the back end of his career, and some of those great cricketers. Even Clive Lloyd was in the last quarter of his career when I started watching. So I didn't see any of Alvin Kalicharan. I didn't see any of course, I would not have had a chance to see Rohan Kanai and Gary Sobers and players of that quality. But I really missed, watching some of the greats of the game. I wish I was at hand to watch the great Wes Hall, touching the side screen, starting his run up, and then bowling a one bouncer that went past the fence. Um, are stories that I really miss, and I also miss. Thankful that I missed the Nari Contractor horror, the ball from Clary Grimmett or Charlie Griffith. Was it? Striking Nari Contractor and the ball remaining in the skull or something like that. That was scary. And that showed how great the cricketers of the time were. Uh, Even when they didn't have any protection, they ended up doing so much during those days, uncovered pitches and the stuff. What is very what is a beautiful memory is all the batsmen of that generation were very solid in their defense, and that was the key point if they had to be selected to play for their countries in test matches. And what was even more striking was the fact that they earned so less, so it is more the love of the game and the lure of fame rather than ending up with solid bank balances and a lot to draw from in the future, in the last quarter of their lives. So these are some of the beautiful memories and regrets that I have of the time. I was too young to, or too unaware of Mike Pirelli, and I did see Bob Willis. These were great memories, and I do remember the beautiful bowling action of Graham Delhi, and so that last part of my of all my presentations, the most interesting of the lot, that bowling analysis. Um, Dennis Lilly caught Willie bowled Graham Delhi, um, is such a nice synchronization, and that's one of the great things of the game of cricket. Look forward to more videos. Do encourage, do support, do patronize in all ways possible, so that I can keep coming up with more videos uh, with a lot of interest. And my effort is not to entertain you. My effort is to make pleasant presentations that you will enjoy listening to. There is a certain amount of seriousness, but there's a certain amount of informality also about my presentations, and I hope that's what you will support and encourage me to do from here on for time to come. Thank you so much for your time.